Ocean Wave, and this is day 13 of the August daily draw. So let's see what message we get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot of the Witch's Garden, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch, Lammas Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. The Chariot. So we have the Chariot. When I always see this card, I always think that this means we are literally in the driving seat. We're in the driving seat. This is our chariot. And we are the ones that decide and direct our path. We are in charge of our own journey. The decisions, the intentions that we make influence how our journey goes and how we navigate that journey. And it also represents the discipline, the strength of will and focus in moving towards the achievement of our goals. And it's about moving forward with our ideas, with our vision, with our actions, moving forward on our path in the way that we choose. It's about keeping things on track. It's having that discipline and strength of character to keep things on track and to stop things going in different directions. You know, the challenge here is the horses are rearing up and perhaps wanting to go in different directions. And there are parts of us that sometimes we're fighting with that wants to go in different directions at once. And that's going to mean that we're not really going forward at all. We're just getting pulled sideways here and there. So it's by our strength of will and character that we bring our horses, figuratively speaking, back into line and moving forward in the same direction. Yes, we'll still have two aspects. We've still got the two horses, which is like, the black and white, and it's about the duality, the different sides of our nature. And it's not that we get rid of one horse and focus on the one horse, and that might be easier to keep in track. No, we need both horses to pull us forward. We need all of ourselves, not just one side of ourselves. That's it. We can't split. We are one thing, but maybe different sides that make the whole. And we need that. So, but instead, as I say, instead of eliminating one to make it easier, no, we use the strength of of each side of our nature, of all of us, all of our strength, whichever way we want to look at this, pulling together in the right direction. So the whole of ourselves is moving forward with the same purpose, and we don't have that inner conflict or the pulling aside of the energies that could so easily happen if we relax our discipline and strength of character and will. But once we have that sense of purpose, once we have that diligence and discipline and that strong will to carry us forward, to keep every element of ourselves and the situation together, we can move forward. We will move forward because we have the strength. the double horsepower strength to move forward along in our journey. But we always have to be vigilant, and the moment we catch part of ourselves, whatever aspect may be trying to veer us off to the side one way or the other, we just have to, by a quick choice and will and intent, just nudge ourselves back in line so that everything's moving in that right direction. What I'm saying is that there will be times when that pull away from that sense of direction will occur. That it will occur, but that's up to us to recognize it when it happens and to be able to pull it back on track and to keep moving forward. So the more we become aware and used to checking and pulling the reins in, to keep things moving in the right direction, the more adept we'll get at that. So there may be times when we'll veer off a little, but that's all right. As long as we recognize that's what we've done, we can pull ourselves back and get back on track. But what this is saying is we have the ability to do this, but we have to choose to do it. It's down to us. We have the strength and the ability is there if we draw upon it and use it in the right way. And that's what the Chariot is telling us today. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. Hilltops. Hold tight to your vision. They're up on the hilltop there, looking out at the seas. Area all the birds are flying in a certain formation. You could see, the view there. She can see everything, and that's how we need to be. We need to have the overview of where we're going. And as it says here, hold tight to your vision, and that's what this means. Hold tight to your vision. Keep it in line. Keep where you're moving in line with your vision. As you're being called to climb to new heights, to climb to the hilltops, to see a greater view, and we're to new heights, to a new level. If we hold tight to that vision and keep ourselves on track, that's what we'll get to. We'll get to those new heights. We'll get to those new levels, but we have to hold tight to that vision and keep things in line and moving forward in the right direction. And if we do that, then we'll succeed. And that's the message for today. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 14. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.